Hello, it is day 102 and we are getting ready to leave the hostel, and it is Lookout Hostel. And this is the view from the back porch. And had a hard time falling asleep last night. I think I had too much caffeine. I took a Benadryl because my legs were itching and eventually fell asleep sometime after 12:30. But today looks like a gorgeous day. We've got a lot of things to conquer ahead of us. We have the Knife's Edge and a couple other ones that I can't remember, but I will let you know when I get there. And they said that my quilt would be delivered today, but I'm not going to be here. So I will just get it sent home and not going to worry about it. Just going to stick with what I've got. So probably should have did that in the first place, but I guess you live and learn, right? So anyways, we're getting ready to have a great day and can't wait to take you along. So I'll see you soon. It is 8:30 and we're hitting the road, literally, but then we'll hit the trail. So it's pretty loud, so you probably aren't going to be able to hear this, but we are ready to get out there and see what this trail has to offer. We just got on the trail not too long ago, and I just wanted to make a comment about the Lookout Hostel. If you're looking for hostels, I think that's a good place to stay. It's very comfortable. And Yard Sale and Bad here, I think that's his trail name, are really great people, and they'll help you out in any way that they can. They gave us some good advice. Their resupply is more than reasonable, and they have a pretty good selection. Yesterday I interviewed them, so if you didn't see that, you can always hop back to that day 101 and look at that. But the beds were very comfortable. Water was warm and hot, and the cold was cold, and had some great views from outside. Yeah, nothing bad I can say about the Lookout Hostel. It was good, and we had some good company while we were there. So definitely something you should consider, and it's in a good location, maybe a 5-minute walk from the trail. So you can't beat that. There's a restaurant nearby, but it's only open like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so didn't do us any good. But we ordered Chinese and they delivered. So yeah, we left there this morning about 8:30, so a little bit later start than we normally do, but when you're staying in a hostel, I think that's just okay. So making a little bit of a climb right now. We're gonna do a couple big rock climbs from what I understand. We have a long water carry, so I have 2 new bottles, and then I'm carrying out a Gatorade bottle as well. So I think I'll be good on the water, and we will be out of this state by Saturday, which is hard to believe. So I'm gonna keep on hiking, and I will catch up with you in a little bit. We've been doing a lot more of this today, getting ready to get to the Knife's Edge. And so this is too much for me to video, but I just wanted you to see the rocks. This is Knife's Edge. This is what we're climbing through. This is Bear Rocks, and we just finished Knife's Edge. Phoenix, what do you think about Knife's Edge?
It's fine, but you have to climb.
Yeah, what'd you say about in Germany? What'd you say?
Oh, in Germany, I think it's not allowed to climb. So every place you can find a big sign.
Yeah. What about you? Season 1?
I loved it.
Yeah, you were flying. You're just like boing, 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 boing. And I thought you were afraid of heights.
Have new trends.
But I thought you were afraid of heights. I was like, man, this girl is popping. What a view. All right, I think we have one more. This should be the Triple Crown of Pennsylvania. We are on this, looks like a road, but it's been pretty calm since we got off that last climb, and we're getting ready to climb up to Bake Oven Knob, I think. I'm gonna check, hold on. Yep, that's it, Bake Oven Knob. And so we should be starting to climb pretty soon. And I think that's gonna be the last view that we will see today. And then we will be hiking either to a tent site or shelter. Really all depends on how we feel. But it looks like we're coming into a parking lot right now. And so we will see what's ahead of us. I see the Florida boys out there, so I don't know. Looks like there might be some trail magic. Always a good thing. There's an orange jug out here with water, it looks like. This is the Bake Oven Knob Hawk Watch. And so we'll be able to water up here and maybe get some snacks. That's awesome. Yay! Phoenix is very happy. It always makes her day when there's trail magic. Country boy. Look at this. Thank you so much. All right. We just left the trail magic, and I'll put a picture right over here of the crew. But Tris, when did he, in 2022. Yeah. He is a thru hiker of 2022, and he was the guy with the hat. And then Lee is the gentleman that is out here with him, providing the trail magic for all of us hikers. So that was awesome. And they had two big coolers of water so we could refill our water bottles. So that was awesome because we were hitting a dry spot, and there's not a lot of water between here and where we're going. So it was awesome. And donuts and brownies and all sorts of goodies. Oh, and a banana. I had a banana, so I had something good. So, oh, you don't have to tell them that. She said brownies, cookies. So, but now we're on our way to the knob. We're on Bake Oven Knob. And we're thinking that range over there is the range we'll be hitting. But we're probably going to hit that right now. But look at this view.
Get up here. Whoa. Alrighty. There you go.
Can I pet you, puppy? Bake Oven Knob. Look at that beautiful dog right there. Husky and Shepherd. And here is the journey getting out of here. Now pick your rocks carefully. And you also have to watch out for snakes, which I have not seen today yet, so I'm pretty grateful for that. All right, let's see how much of this I can video. Before I have to err on safety. All right, I think that's good. Just climbed down that. It was pretty intense. And then we'll keep on going. We just climbed down the other side of Brick Oven Knob. And it was very similar to the Knife's Edge. So lots of big boulders, and you really have to watch your step. I mean, they were huge. And season one was out in front and experienced a little bit of snake action, but it slithered away and under a rock. So that was good. I had to use my hands a couple times on the rocks. And I was thinking, oh, please don't put your hand near a snake. But all is good. Got off of that. And now the trail, as you can see behind me, is much nicer and not as intense. Ooh, almost rolled my ankle. But I really enjoyed it. It was fun but intense. And I liked that a lot. I heard there's some good views and some fire towers up ahead. I don't know if it's going to be in today's hike or not. And I don't know that you can go up the fire towers, but if they are open and you're allowed to, I just might climb on up there. So, whew. Two of the guys in that picture that I took at the Trail Magic were in a earlier video, and they are from Florida. So one of them lives very close to me, like next town over, and the other one lives down by where my brother lives, near Lakeland. So that was kind of cool. I just call them the Florida boys, and they stayed at the same hostel we did last night, and then passed us on the trail earlier. So I'm finally catching up to my girls, and I think they're waiting for me, checking their phones. We just arrived at the brick oven shelter, and this shelter does not have a privy, but we can check out the shelter. It's got a picnic table over here by a tent site, and then another one by this very small shelter that looks like could maybe hold 4 or 5 people. Yeah, it's really small. I think, yeah. We just ran into Little John.
How you doing?
He's a ridge runner here, so you want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
Yeah, so today I'm doing trail maintenance with one of the local clubs, Blue Mountain Eagle. I'm the ridge runner for north of here. I'm just helping out on my day off just to clear some of these blowdowns. But a ridge runner in a nutshell, education about leave no trace, trail maintenance, light trail maintenance, and then coming back doing the bigger stuff with club. You actually see there's a Sawyer coming up behind us.
Okay.
She's got a chainsaw. We're just up ahead scouting out a little bit.
Gotcha.
And then getting the stuff we can get with hand tools.
So a Sawyer is somebody who's using the chainsaw. Is that what their name
and then
is?
been certified to cut trees down along the Appalachian Trail corridor.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Awesome. And you said you were a thru hiker?
Yes, in 2022 I thru hiked the AT.
Nobo,
And
Sobo?
Nobo, started March 28th, finished
Okay.
October 6th.
All right.
And I was in no rush to finish.
Yeah,
And
good for
then
you.
I got the bug after that. Since then I've hiked the Arizona Trail, the Benton MacKay Trail.
Wow.
This season as a ridge runner, and still trying to figure out what I'm gonna hike this fall.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate it. And thanks for all you're doing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. And
Is
enjoy
this
your hike.
is this our Sawyer right here?
That is. Her name is Mary Poppins.
Hi, Mary Poppins. I think I heard about you.
Usually people have.
Yeah, hi.
Nice
And
to
so
meet
you're
you.
a Sawyer,
Yes,
and Sawyers use the chainsaws.
correct. We
And
have to be
s-
certified.
And so what do you have to do to be certified for that?
You go through a training course, and then you have to pass the test at the end of the training course. It teaches you what the compression and tension is based on how the tree falls,
Okay.
so that you can be safe. It teaches you the rules of trail maintenance, and then you're certified to work on National Park Service trails.
Wow. Where do you get that? Where can you get that?
It is through the National Park Service. They
Okay.
hold training classes
Okay.
throughout the United States all year round.
Awesome.
You just got to find which class you want and
Right.
pay for it, and then
Right.
spend 3 days learning and being tested to
Gotcha.
see if your knowledge is good enough to be a Sawyer,
Right.
or they'll certify you as a Class B, which means you can use the chainsaw, but you have to be supervised by a Class A until you get a little bit better with the.
Gotcha. Now, are you the Mary Poppins that lets people put tents in their yard?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I heard about you
But,
from the Lookout Hostel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people are allowed to stay inside too. I have
Oh, wow.
cots and trundle beds and nice shower and
Right. Well,
ability
awesome.
to chill. So you guys are welcome.
Awesome. Well, thank you for doing this, and thank you for
Absolutely.
that. And Little John, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right. Well, I'm going to
care.
go catch up to my people. Thank you guys so
good.
much.
Yep. See you up ahead.
I think this is what that guy the other day was referring to, the Rock River, where it's just a whole journey of rocks going down, and it's on the other side too. I think. I'm not sure. This water, cash, and soda is from Mary Poppins. Some blueberries. Look at that. Whole bushes of them. Is this not just a beautiful path today? I love it. We're walking on the ridge today, and it is just beautiful right now. We got some blueberries. Here's some more. See? Picking those and eating those, and beautiful fern. Found some more blueberries, did ya? Look at all those blueberries. Just for the picking. Just nibbled on a couple of those blueberries. But here is some of the view from the ridge. It's a little rocky today here. I mean, we went through some major boulder fields today, and my feet are feeling it, but there's that blaze. Gotta keep on chasing those bad boys. But we are, I think we're doing like 18.9 today. So I think we probably still have around 9 miles to go, maybe 8. I haven't checked lately, but we should probably get to camp a little bit before 6, I think. And that'll give us plenty of time to get everything done before we crawl into our tents for the night. One more time. There we go. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? So beautiful. I'm just loving this part of the trail. And then we keep on going into these sections with pine needles all over the ground. And you have that evergreen scent. Oh, it's awesome. Like right now. Ah, and the pine cones. Oh, it's just awesome. Can't get enough of it. And then I love how the light lights up the ferns, the sun. This is a pretty cool tree. You can see where the sun is shining in. Got the vultures out there. But this is where we're walking right now. You got the view. We think that's Palmerton down there in the Lehigh River. But we're up on this ridge and climb a little bit more this way, and then we'll head down towards the town of Palmerton and then back up to get to our campsite. Look at all those mountains way back there. And then we're continuing north. I don't know if those are cell phone towers or what, but we are starting our descent down to the Palmerton area and the Lehigh River, and we'll cross that bridge, and then we'll make another climb up to the next ridge and head to our campsite. So we've had not a ton of time on this ridge without coverage, but enough that the direct heat from the sun is making me sweat a lot. Definitely a different look and very beautiful. This is the George W. Outer Bridge Shelter. It's very, very old. Look at how they have mudded in the seams here. Very cool. It's got little windows. This part of Pennsylvania is really dry, and so this is the last water source before our tent site, and we're 5.5 miles from our tent site, and then another 11 miles until a water source after that, and that's not even a good water source, but I think there's going to be a couple parking lots or road crossings where it's been said that they have some water caches set up, but there's like 4 water sources tomorrow, and there's only one that's got decent flow. So we are taking this 0.1, which seems like a little bit longer than a 0.1, down to the spring. And I just finished this bottle so I could fill it up. And then I think I'm gonna carry this other, the Be Free with some water. So I'll have 2 bottles and the Be Free, and then I have a Gatorade as well. So it'll make my pack a little heavy, but I'll have water. So that's good. I feel like we're traveling to Timbuktu here. We hit a wrong trail. So now we're turning around and going back towards the shelter and seeing if we can figure it out. So, and I had my number 5 fall today and tore my pants at my knees and got a little bit of a gash on my knee. I'll clean it up when we get to camp. But that's about it. I've been lucky when it comes to those. So only 5 falls. Or maybe that's a lot, I don't know. But I'm just grateful that it wasn't in an area where I could have really gotten hurt. We just came down from there and we are headed over the bridge. Side, and I think that climb might be part of our next ascent to get to our campsite, because we've got about 5 miles left to go. Here's the Lehigh River we're coming to. So, people out there enjoying the water down there. Looks like there's 2 little islands down there. And the water looks pretty clear. Doesn't look very deep, at least on the edges here. House right there. We got a nice front porch on the other side of it. Okay, we're about ready to start the climb. Here's another one of those rock rivers, and it leads down to the Lehigh River. And we walked over that bridge not too long ago. So that's a little bit of, gives you an idea of the climb we've already had. And we're still climbing. I don't know that we're even halfway up yet. But it's pretty steep, and it's been giving us a good workout. They're not cutting us any breaks today. I want to see how it works.
Yeah, how it's like.
It's a kick butter, huh? Phew. All right. We just traversed up that, and we are going up that way. And it continues. Phew.
That way, maybe?
And there's even more. Phew. We're still traversing over all of this. That scramble that we just did, probably the toughest thing I've done on trail so far. All rock scrambling, but nothing compared to the one that we did to get up here. That was pretty intense. I don't know that the video will do it justice, but holy cow, it was something else. We are still not at the campsite. It's been a long journey today, but I thought this was pretty cool. I've fallen twice today. I tripped. Well, I think my trekking pole got short on my left side, and I went to use it, and it put me off balance, and I fell down to my left side and hit the same knee again. But it's all good. I'm still walking, and I'm sorry I didn't close out earlier. I was talking to one of my daughters, and so I know this looks kind of freaky, but I just wanted to say that today was awesome. We had some unbelievable climbs, some pretty scary climbs, in my opinion. I think the last one we did was probably the toughest thing that I've done since I got on trail. I'm trying to figure out how to not wiki you guys out with this. There we go. And but Knife's Edge was pretty good, and then there was some beautiful forest. The only downside was I didn't fall once, I didn't fall twice. No, I fell 3 times today. First time, I think I stepped on a rock and it rolled my ankle and I fell to the side, my right side. Then the next time I don't know what happened, but I went to lean on my left trekking pole and it was shorter and I lost my balance and I fell then. And then I was just walking and I tripped with something in front of me and I sprawled eagled out in front of me. But luckily all those times it wasn't in the really, really rocky area. So the worst of it right now is that my left knee is a little bit tender. But other than that, I'm doing good. So I had a little bit of blood today, but it wasn't bad. And other than that, I feel like we accomplished a big thing today, and I'm proud of us. And it was hard, and it was a little sketchy, but we did it. And so we'll be ready to get back on the trail tomorrow and keep on heading north. So I will see you in the morning. Sorry this is a little bit sketch, but it's dark outside and this is the best I can do. So, oh my goodness. All right, I will see you in the morning. Bye. Peace out. Thanks for watching.